Welcome to the Dynamics 365 video series, where we focus on the Dynamics 365 for Sales AI agents. Today's presentation focuses on Dynamics 365 Sales Close Agent Research. Dynamics 365 now includes built-in Copilot capabilities across business applications from sales to customer service. These AI capabilities are inherited from the underlying Dataverse and model-driven app AI framework. Within Dynamics 365 for Sales, there are 5 different AI agents that have been created. Sales Qualification Agent Research analyzes leads against your own specific criteria, gives background analysis on the lead, and can draft emails to enable you to manage and qualify your leads more effectively. Sales Qualification Agent Research and Engage engages directly with your leads, sending emails, monitoring replies, and ultimately either disqualifying leads or handing them over to salespeople where necessary. Sales Close Agent Research continually assesses opportunities, considers multiple inputs in the opportunity, summarizes a unified view, and helps your sales team prioritize deals. Sales Close Agent Engage automates personalized emails and activities, helping guide potential buyers, and can provide accurate and compliant data to ensure consistent and efficient opportunity management. And Sales Research Agent helps to turn complex sales questions into an interactive research workspace connected to your CRM. So what are the requirements for the Sales Close Agent? You need to have a Sales Enterprise or Sales Premium license and Copilot Studio license. You need to have Bing and Microsoft 365 access configured. The supporting guides around step-by-step setup on Microsoft Learn is very good. And you need to understand and set up your selection, risk, and importance criteria. We will show this in the demo as there will be some preparation needed to set up the agent. So what is it and why does it matter? A Dynamics 365 Sales Close Research Agent is an AI-powered copilot in Dynamics 365 for Sales that helps sellers move opportunities towards a successful close. This agent consolidates information from across your sales ecosystem, CRM history, emails, meeting notes, and live web research to give sellers a single complete view of their deal. It can help sellers detect risks early, for example, disengaged stakeholders, slowing momentum, or competitive mentions. It can prioritize opportunities using real-time signals, and it can quickly understand your stakeholders' roles, your buyers' needs, and your deal health. And why does it matter? It shortens deal cycles and improves win rates. The agent identifies stalled deals, buying signals, objections, and the next best action, helping sellers respond faster and with more confidence. It provides a unified, intelligence-driven view of every opportunity. Instead of switching between CRM records, emails, meetings, and research tools, sellers get one consolidated view of the deal. It reduces manual effort. The research agent suggests next steps, company and competitor analysis, and reviews and summarizes communication so sellers can focus on higher value work. It improves forecasting accuracy, predictive insights to help sales leaders understand their actual deal health, instant signals, and close likelihood, and it standardizes best practices across all teams. AI-driven guidance ensures consistent execution across sellers, particularly useful for onboarding, growth, or with distributed teams. So now I'll show you how the Sales Close Agent can be set up to manage your opportunities and what configuration is possible. I'll also then look at how the research summary at the opportunity level can enable your sales team to mitigate risk, understand the insights against the opportunity, and enable them to know what the next steps could be with the ultimate aim of closing the opportunity as one more quickly. If we use the Sales Hub model-driven app and navigate to App Settings, then to the Dynamics 365 AI Hub, Create and Manage Agents, we can open the Close Agent from here. On the main summary page, we can see the automation level. Here is where we can define the research or engage mode. For this demo, we have the research mode that can flag risks, assess stakeholder engagement, and surface insights from multiple sources. For this to work, you need to ensure that all the prerequisites are set up correctly. Once this is done, you can go in to configure the agent accordingly. On this main page, we have the main settings. Here, agent profile is just the name of the agent we're using. The company info is where you can add your company's open URL, as well as being able to define the value proposition that can highlight detailed information about the products you may be looking to sell. Under the selection criteria, this is where you set the filters for opportunities that the agent will focus on, and you can also set the agent to look at opportunities created in the past. Here we have filtered all open opportunities with an estimated revenue over £50,000, as well as opportunities created in the last 30 days. The refresh frequency is where you set how often the agent will review existing opportunities that meet your selection criteria. You can set the options between every 3, 7, and 14 days. Under opportunity assessment, this is where the value and date fields are defined. These can be set as bespoke or out-of-the-box fields. The agent will then assess the importance and risk of these opportunities based on the date and value fields, and then guide the salesman through the next steps or suggestions. Research is where you can define specific company research information, such as company overviews, news, or even future plans of the business to tailor the next suggested steps. Here you can also add information regarding to your competitors, or even some customer research that can be tailored towards new developments in your industry as a whole, for example, new upcoming regulatory requirements, or towards new products that are being promoted. You can also add in customer research such as third-party insights. Under the risk criteria, this is where the agent automatically evaluates opportunities using company research and a defined risk criteria. For example, you can tweak the recent engagement timelines, or where opportunities may be stalled, or where the BANT information is stored. Each of these criteria can be turned off and on as needed. And finally, there's the importance criteria. This is where you can configure any predefined criteria to evaluate the importance of any opportunity, such as an account that has consistently achieved a high win rate, or where a C-suite or executive stakeholders are involved. You can tweak each of these roles, or you can turn them off and add new important criteria under the advanced settings. Once all of this is configured, you can start the agent in the top right-hand corner, and then the agent will interact with any opportunities that meet the defined criteria. So now the agent is set up and run, we can go and look at some examples. So here's one. If we go into opportunities and we go to My Open Opportunities, when the form loads, we will see there's an opportunity called Interested in ANS COE. If we go into this opportunity, we can see the opportunity detail on the form, such as the contact, the budget amount, the company this is for, the estimated close date and revenue, and then further information we may have added into the opportunity, such as a description, a current situation or the need, and a proposed solution. We can see a timeline summary that shows all of the activities that have taken place, and we've also got information around the stakeholders, the sales team, and the competitors. As well as this, we have a quote that has been sent over to the customer, so we can see this quote is against this opportunity. Now this is fine, but what we can also see at the top is the summary information. And here, where we load this information, we can see the full research. So this full research is looking at all the information that we have defined in the previous screens. So we can see here that there is some risk mitigation. So currently there's no clear economic buyer identified. There's an unclear decision process or paper process, and there's no strong champion driving the deal. So the salesperson can look at this opportunity and they can make sure that information is updated and recorded. What we can also see is key insights. So we can see some key insights into this, such as the key signals, such as they urgently need to identify the economic buyer, the customer seeks full Microsoft integration and scalability security, and the competitors that's involved. And then we also have the deeper insights. So we can go and look at these deeper insights, and we can see some stakeholder information. We can see the pain points and the needs, so we can see that what their current pain points are and what they're looking for. We can also find out more information about the competitors. And here there is SWOT analysis on the competitors, and there are some talking points that the salesperson can involve with the opportunity when speaking to the person. We can also look at the opportunity health, and there's a MEDPIC breakdown, looking at the metrics, the economic buyer, the paper process, the pain, the champions, all of these standard MEDPIC information that's held at opportunity level. We also have an account overview for the company, giving some background on the company, their strategic priorities, and their finances. We also have some further product insights, and we have some quote information. So all of this research information is available to the salesman that can then enable them to understand what the next steps are and how they could possibly engage with this customer to try and look at getting the opportunity marked. So as we have seen with the sales close agent, in summary, it's able to detect risks early. The agent can highlight any early warning signings such as disengaged stakeholders, slowing deal momentum, or emerging competitive threats, and it can recommend actions to keep the opportunity moving forward. It can prioritize opportunities with confidence. Using real-time signals, it can help sellers identify which opportunities are progressing well, any that are at risk, and where effort will have the greatest impact. And it can give you a full unified picture fast. It can consolidate CRM updates, emails, meeting intelligence, and real-time web research into one place. This can give sellers a comprehensive view of buyer needs, stakeholder competitors, and overall deal health without switching between tools. So that's a whistle-stop tour of the sales close agent research. I'm Neil English, pre-sales solution architect in the ANS AI Business Apps team, and you can contact me anytime on neil.english@ans.co.uk. Thank you.